What's going on, Wolfpack? Time again for another wolfofbricks.com update. My name is Jim, and of course, this is where we talk about Lego reselling and investing. So before we get into the main topic, I'd just like to talk about something on brickfanatics.com. Zavvi has a pretty decent deal right now, up to 23% off on all kinds of Technic sets. I mentioned Zavvi because, to be honest, I don't mention Zavvi enough, right? And you'll see the occasional deal on a forum or a Facebook post, but you don't see necessarily a deal thread of an entire theme, right? And so there is one right now on Zavvi, and I just want to encourage people, over the course of the year or years, to just go ahead and check out what Zavvi has for sale periodically. I am not... This video is not being sponsored by Zavvi, I promise you. But, there's a lot of good stuff on sale at some pretty decent prices. You'll see some sets that are on sale here that aren't on sale in other platforms. So, it's a good idea to go ahead and check them out. I think the best deal right now is it's the Daytona Ferrari, 23% off, which is not a bad deal, right? I have a copy of the Ferrari right here I picked out. I think it was during a Black Friday deal or something like that, or Cyber or something or other. But man, that is a heavy set. But just want to encourage people to go ahead and check it out, because not only do I want you to make money, I want you to also save money and purchase things at a decent price. All right, so today's video, we're going to be talking about sets that you could potentially invest in that are under $30, right? And I'm doing this because there are different budgets and different business models, right? I recently saw a person make a comment where they said they budget, purchasing 2 or 3 sets a month. That should be celebrated, right? There are times where I'll see comments like that, periodically, like maybe every couple of months or something like that. And that should be celebrated, just like, if you did $20,000 during the month of December during Q4, that's something that should be celebrated. You just don't want to celebrate the big wins. You also want to celebrate the small wins, because let me tell you, if you have a budget where you could only buy a few sets a month, I would almost think that that's a little bit more courageous than someone like myself that is just going to pull the trigger on $10,000 worth of Lego without even thinking about it, right? So those are the people I'm sure are doing due diligence because they want to continue and grow and build that business. So good for them. So we are going to talk about a bunch of sets that are under $30. The first one, and I don't want to hear anybody throw any tomatoes at me or see anybody throw any tomatoes at me. This right here, the Lego Star Wars Mandalorian and the Child. There's a lot of fatigue when it comes to this set because this set was out for such a long period of time. And you can see right there, I purchased this set 7 times, so I'm putting my money where my mouth is. Now, of course, I'm not telling you to go ahead and purchase this. You should consider purchasing it because, of course, I don't give out Lego investment advice. But when you go to Camel 3X, you could see, whenever this set sold out, it was off to the races. Camel 3X has the highest as $39 and change. I know I sold mine higher than that. It wasn't $50, but it was around $45 or $47. So that wasn't a terrible return on investment for a set that hasn't retired yet. Now, that was a few years ago. This set is closer to retirement than it is closer to the release date, right? The retail price on this is $20. It is available for $15 and change, but it was only a couple weeks ago that this set was available for $12 or $13, right? So if you bought 100, 1,000 of this set, don't tell me over the next couple of years this set won't increase to maybe $40, $45. That's a pretty good return on investment. And I also want to point out that this set is a set that is in the top 1% of Amazon Lego sets being sold, and it also sold over 9,000 units last month, right? So between 9,000 and 10,000 units, that is a lot. I tell this story a couple years ago where I sold 200 in 90 minutes. That's the truth, right? So this is a pretty popular set. As long as you don't have fatigue or hate this set for some reason, you should potentially do fairly well. The next set right here, the Lego Star Wars 501st Legion Clone Trooper, set number 75280. This set has been popular since before it came out. Everybody was doing this for quick flips whenever, and again, this is a set that is in the top 1%. Let's see how many units. Again, over 9,000 units were sold in the last month. Now, of course, that's during Q4, so keep that in mind. So when it comes to, is this set over hoarded? I don't know. I really don't think it is. So when you go to Campbell 3X, you could see when this set came out, this set was at $99 on the third-party market. And it was sold out a lot right here because there were quick flippers. There were people that just couldn't be patient until this set came close to retiring it. They wanted to have that set right now. So, you know, the question is, what is the final price that this set will land at 1 Q4, 2 Q4s after it retires? I mean, I definitely think there's opportunity for it to get close to 200%, but again, only time will tell. So if you're new to Lego investing and reselling, or you've been doing it for a while and you would just like to have a second opinion on what's going on with your business, feel free to join our Patreon. We'll leave a link in the description below. We have over 50 exclusive videos that you just can't find anywhere else. We've had over 250 members come through the Patreon. We're very passionate about getting you ungated on Amazon. We have a 100% success rate, and we're going to continue to have a 100% success rate. And of course, we also do one-on-one consultations where you can meet with me and we could talk about your business. So again, if that's something that interests you, please check out the link in the description below. The next set is the Lego Speed Champions Mercedes Dual Pack, right? Now, I haven't talked about this set before. I think maybe once briefly, and I'm kind of breaking the rules here. It is on sale for under $30. Retail price is around $35, but right now you can get it for $30 or less if you know what you're doing. And I would say that this set, now that the double Corvette Speed Champion set is now gone, unfortunately, it has retired, this is probably my next favorite set. It's between this and the Supra. Now, I've talked about Speed Champions in the past where, you know, this is a really good return on investment. The only issue is you're probably going to have to wait a little bit longer because these sets are over hoarded. So, but if that's fine, if that's something that you want to do and you're looking for a solid 200, maybe 300% return on investment, then this is a set that you may want to consider purchasing. And we did go to Camel 3X for this set. You could see that whenever the set first came out and it sold out, it was as high as $60. Now, of course, inventory came back in, so that price went down. But I really do see this set coming close to $80, $90, even as close to $100. But of course, you are going to have to wait a certain amount of time. This isn't something that I would definitely think would happen on the first or maybe even second Q4. But if you're one of those people that just like to buy sets and forget about it, this might be the set that interests you. And finally, I kind of picked a wild card, right? This is the Lego Creator 301 Supersonic Jet, set number 31126. You know, Lego has this rule where they don't make weapons of war or military items, but it seems like they kind of toe a gray line whenever it comes to jets and planes and stuff like this. So there are a lot of planes that Lego puts out that are kind of sort of military planes. To me, it's kind of obvious, but this is a great set. This reminds me, I think this jet right here actually came from a video game, but it reminds me a lot of Chuck Yeager's jet a little bit. It's not exactly like it, but it just does remind me of it. And if you do any due diligence on the planes that are Creator 3-in-1s, you'll see that they do have pretty decent return on investments. So that's a set that I wanted to include. And it's actually under $20. It's not under $30. It's under $20. And when you go to Camel 3X, it looks like Lego had all the inventory it needed. It didn't go out of stock at all, but it does look like that there was a little action right here. Not exactly sure what that is. But again, just because it didn't go out of stock at Lego doesn't mean it's a bad performer. There are lots of good performers out there that never go out of stock. But this is a set that I like, and I just wanted to go ahead and share it with all of you. So in the recap, you have the Supersonic Pilot, you have two Mercedes Speed Champions, you have the 501st Legion Clone Troopers, and of course you also have one of my favorite sets, The Mandalorian with Child. All under $30, all affordable for those people that like to flip or invest in Lego sets on a budget. And hopefully you were able to take something out of this video. That's it, my friends. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Once again, I'm Jim with wolfofbricks.com. Always go out there and get it.